So this was just pure luck that I happened to go in just as they'd had a huge donation of stuff, loads of Wii stuff, a couple of Wiis, a boxed Wii, and in that big donation pile was a Nintendo 64. It didn't have controllers or anything, but the unit itself was in good condition. So we bought that straight away, took it home, tested it, and it was all working. And that has actually sold already. So yeah, just very, very lucky that day that I went in just as that donation had been brought in. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So slightly different video today because it's looking like thunderstorms all weekend. Very, very unlikely that we're going to get to a car boot. If I do, I'll put it at the start of the video. But we do this every couple of months. So stock that's just hung around on the store for a long time. Things that I've bought and then realised actually I'm going to struggle to sell that. So things like, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Exorcist, Planet of the Apes. We paid like £1 or £2 each for those, and they each is a £7 voucher. So just on those 3 games there, you're looking at £4 to £5 spend. That's going to be a £21 voucher, and I just can't sell them. So what we do is we take all of the stock that's come in bundles, things like I say have hung around on the store, things like this. Steering wheel that's come in bundles that I just don't really want to put on the store, doesn't have a lot of value, but may have some good trading at CEX. Take it all to CEX, trade it in for a voucher, and then buy a couple of items. So it might be that we buy maybe 3 PS2 games at like £20 each. We might buy like a £60 item. It just depends what's basically they have in stock and what I feel I can sell, not relatively quickly, but what I can sell to make the money back I spent on these, but also make a little bit of profit rather than trying to sell all of these individually. So let's go and have a look at some of the charity shops, and then we'll go CEX and we'll look at what we can buy in CEX with that voucher. Let's go with the charity.
Thanks to a funding injection from the government, we now offer higher technical qualifications, HTQs.
I did think this FIFA 17, because it was sealed, might have a bit more value, but actually when I checked it was only valuing for about £5, so not worth it. Not the best GameCube games, but how often do you ever come across any kind of Nintendo stuff, or even GameCube stuff for that matter, at a charity shop? So I had to pick these up.
Thank you.
The Kinect, even though it was boxed and in quite nice condition, £10 is probably about the selling point for that. Now these portable DVD players, the flat screen ones, the tablet ones, I know they're mainly used for cars, but actually I find that a lot of people buy them for just having around the house as well. And I'm having a lot of luck selling them recently, but at £35, just a little bit too expensive to make any profit on. When they said they'd had a load of games just donated, I thought, oh wow, and I saw the big stack of DS games, but it was just a load of quiz games, puzzlers, crosswords, stuff like that. So nothing of any value, and there was a random 3DS game, but again, nothing of any value in there at all. From both the perspective as a reseller and then as a collector, these games are just a little bit overpriced. There's not enough value in there to warrant picking them up from a charity shop. You might as well pay that extra £50 and get it from CEX, where you've got that guarantee and that warranty for the game. So don't know how much I'm going to have caught on camera, because it can be hard to film in charity shops and then because they're often playing the music, it gets copyrighted. So we'll just have a look. But there we go. We picked up an original Xbox. So this was actually discounted. So I did ask them why it was, and they said there was that mark there. And I don't even know if it will show on camera. This is ridiculously heavy. There's like a mark down there. But I mean, that is in really nice condition. I think that might just buff off. So yeah, thought process behind this was, it cost me 60 quid. Let me put it down, it weighs a ton. It gave us obviously all the original cables and everything. I think that's one of the controller S. Don't know much about the Xbox stuff, but yeah, again, original cables, everything like that, which is fantastic. So yeah, that was 60 quid. So we were able to trade in all of that stuff for an Xbox. So that Xbox has technically cost me £18. So we've got, should be under here, some of these. Remember those controllers that we bought for £1? They're the third-party original Xbox ones. We've still got some of those left over. And we've got a big stack of original Xbox games. So we can bundle all of that together and then make a really nice Xbox console bundle. I've looked at some of the solds for similar things. They look anywhere between 70 and 90. So we're going to have an £18 spend, and then hopefully in the region of about 70 to 90 pounds. A couple of bits for myself. We got I can't even pronounce it, Shin Megami Tensei 5. Yeah, looking forward to kind of playing through that, and it's the Steelbook edition, so couldn't say no to that. And obviously a few Pokemon cards. You got to treat yourself. Not too much today. Again, wouldn't normally pick them up, but you don't really come across GameCube games in charity shops. They're about CEX price anyway, but we paid £5 each for those two, just because I never see GameCube in the wild, so that's why we picked them up. We just find that in charity shop. We paid £5. Don't know much about this company, but I did have a quick look, and they look to sell for about 20 quid. So either keep that, because I never know when I'm going to need a bigger memory card, but hopefully £5 into 20, because I've got quite a few anyway. I tend to go for PNY ones rather than this type. And we'll just have a look at a few other bits as well. So yeah, it was a bit of a rubbish day until we got to literally the final charity shop, and they just unloaded a load of stuff, and they said come and have a look. They had a big stack of DS games. There wasn't anything interesting there, but we picked up a few bits. We got Mario and Sonic London 2012 for 50p. That was 50p as well, but it's actually got Wii Sports in, but I still decided to pick it up for 50p, because you never know with these games, particularly with Wii Sports, forever finding empty boxes or empty cardboard sleeves. This was probably one of the best finds. I think we paid £2.50. Well, all of this, the Wii games and these next 3 box sets were £6, so I think probably about £2 for this one. But that is the complete 55 disc X-Files 1 to 9 and the movies. Hopefully get about £25 back for that one. Postage is going to be quite expensive on that, because I reckon that's going to be more than 2 kilos. That's quite heavy, that one. So yeah, we paid about £2 for that one. And obviously that is, again, if we don't sell it in about a couple of months, that's an £11 voucher on that one. Rome, again, call it what, £1.50 for that one. Probably get about £15 back for that, or look to get about £15 back for that. If I go the other way, it's £7 on voucher. And then, hadn't heard of this series. I was hoping it was going to be like another V for Vendetta series that I hadn't heard of. but it's not. But it's the complete collection of V. So what's that, £1.50 again? Something along them lines anyway. Like I say, £6 for the lot. Complete collection, about 12 to 15 on that one. Or if you go voucher, you're looking about £6 voucher on that one. So there's plenty of money on vouchers. I think looking at it, like you say, you can really make good money using the voucher system and then reselling it on potentially yourself. It's something I'm going to look at a little bit more just to see, like I say, particularly over winter, or, you know, like I say, when the weather's bad, you can't get to car boot, seeing what you can find at charity shops for vouchers and then selling that item on. So hopefully that's helped you a little bit. I will update you about the Xbox just to see how much profit we made from using the vouchers. But yeah, I think that's not bad. That's not a bad buy for £60 or £18. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care, everyone. Bye, 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 bye.